I'm currently on my way to Montreal to meet up with Mark and Isaac. We're going to practice, we're going to film some new music videos for you guys. But we're also currently promoting Hypnothrill, and I realized at the beginning of this drive up to Montreal that this first part of my drive was the same one that I took when I originally wrote the lyrics and the vocal melody for this song. And so I thought it'd be an interesting opportunity to talk about the meaning of Hypnothrill, maybe some of the lyrics, but also just kind of the headspace that I was in when I wrote the song. I think the part that a lot of people who have listened to this song already have asked me about the most is what I mean by turning the world down, especially because the next line is leaving for eternity now. I don't know if it was so much that I was curious about, self-harm, but as it was thinking about just kind of not being here in this world. And considering that from many perspectives as well, as a father, what it would be like to not be here for my kids or to never have had my kids. Same thing with my wife, my parents, my brother, my friends. I mean, just everything. And at the time I just wasn't in a good headspace. I didn't know what else to do. But I know that when you have something like that on your mind, as seriously as I had it on mine, that you don't bottle that up. You got to get it out somehow. If you write it down on paper and burn it, or type it up on your computer and delete it, if you come out to this hill and yell to nobody, or you can put it into a song and yell it to everybody. And that's what I've chosen to do. And fortunately for me, I've met people as amazing as Mark and Isaac who have helped me work through this process. Second half of the song, I think, is pretty angry and bitter. For me personally, that's got a lot to do with religion and the church. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing in this life, nothing in the afterlife, nothing before it. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me to take something that you think and make me live by that. And so the second half of this song is really about my bitterness and my callousness towards the church, organized religion, and deistic related belief systems. There's a line in there at the end, the stinging warmth of a bitter end. Every analogy and metaphor I've ever heard for dying and passing on, let's talk about the cold grip of death. To somebody who is in a position like I was in when I wrote this song, the self-harm, ending it can actually seem like a welcoming scenario. It can feel warm and inviting. But it's not true, and it's not a good headspace to be in. I know what it's like to have a complete stranger just say, hey man, everything's gonna be okay. I think just the power of letting each other know that we're all human and that, the struggles are real and normal. And I think that's what I'm hoping to do with this song. I've been in a low place. I've been in a place that I didn't know I was going to come out of. And I think by taking the time to figure out how to express that, to articulate some of those thoughts, I think that very process has actually relieved me of some of those anxieties, some of those things that kept me tense. Because I had the support of people who cared about me, I've been able to get past a lot of that stuff. And I'm not saying that it won't come back. I'm not saying that if you do this, yours will go away, but that's what Hypnothrill is. It's a song about the shittiest parts of my experience of depression so far, and me wanting to just be away, whatever that means. If you were able to wind back time, would that really make a difference for you? Or do you just want to think that it would so that you feel better? The chorus of this song is a single note melody. It is meant to be a mantra. It is temporal rewind, transient refined, cranial delight, chaos is birthright. I do believe that life is inherently chaotic and troublesome and challenging. And there's beautiful things in it, and there's wonderful reasons and people here, you know, things to see, ways to feel. And it is not going to be fun every single moment of your life. And I think that's normal. Hypnothrill is about a time in my life where I wasn't sure about there being another side of a coin. And if you're feeling like that, then I really hope this song reaches you, because I think normalizing these struggles is the main goal for Hypnothrill. And so I hope it does that for you, especially if you're somebody who is in a position like I felt like I was a couple of years back and I wrote this song. Cheers.